Hey guys, it's Godford here. I am alone at home. I just got back from hanging out with one of my best friends, Billy, at Chick-fil-A. And let me tell you, that was fun. So, I caught up with him, I remember, I walked into Chick-fil-A and he was eating already. And I was like, well, okay, cool. I dropped off my cards and my dice at the table that he was sitting at. I was like, okay, I'll get my food and I'll come back. Which I did, and I came back, and we were just catching up. And he goes on and proceeds to whip out a speed duel box. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel. And I was like, whoa, you got one of these! Because he texted me before we met up at Chick-fil-A. He was like, yo, I got the speed duel deck. I was like, oh, that's so cool! And when I heard that Yu-Gi-Oh! Was doing speed duels, I was like, oh, that's so cool! Because I thought of Turbo Duels from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. If you hadn't noticed, I am like a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Nerd. So, I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I am up to date with the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I even watched like the specials and the movies. So I'm like, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! Nerd, just throwing it out there. So when Yu-Gi-Oh! Said that they were doing speed duels, it's a new type of dueling format, I was like, oh, that's so cool! I thought it was cool. The thing with speed duels is that it takes away 2 columns from the field in like a regular duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! So instead of like 5 main monster zones and 5 spell and trap zones, there's 3 monster zones and 3 spell and trap zones, because in speed duels, there is no such thing as an extra monster zone. It just simplifies it, and the best way to describe that format is Duel Links. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, it's a mobile game. I used to play it, but I had to uninstall it from my phone because I was running out of space, and I had to choose that, or I had to choose Memoria Freeze, and I am a Memoria Freeze fanatic. I play on that mobile game like literally every day ever since I got it. Like, I'm addicted to it. Anyway, so we're playing speed duels, and I thought it was so cool because you have something called skill cards. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Rains, they have speed duels, but it's a little bit different from speed duels in real life. Because in fiction, it's in speed duels in the anime, yeah, you have skills, but you have 2 extra monster zones and 3 main monster zones. But in speed duels, for us, there's just the monster zone, like how it was in the old days, before Link Monsters was a thing, before Pendulum Zones was a thing. Yes, it was before all that complicated stuff, which people say it's complicated, which I don't blame them, because like Pendulum Monsters are both monsters and spells, and then there's the XZ's Pendulum Monsters, Synchro Pendulum, Fusion Pendulum, and then there's like 2 text boxes for Pendulum Monsters. Like, oh, I can see why, because I remember when I first encountered Pendulum Monsters, I didn't quite understand how to use them, but when Arc 5, the anime series, ended and it introduced Link Monsters, I actually put forth the effort to learn how to use Pendulum Monsters, and once I did, there was a whole new format, and it was the Link Monster format. But I digress. It's still cool. But speed duels, there's skills, like, because in the anime, in Link V-Rains, you have a skill, and you do that once per duel. That's the same thing with speed duels in our world, where, like, in real life, where speed duels is a thing, and it's really cool. I don't have one, but I'm going to get one. I know for a fact I'm going to get one, because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanatic, and speed duels are freaking awesome, because it just reminds me of turbo dueling, even though it's not turbo dueling, because that's different. Speed duels is, like, I just played my first speed duel with him at Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, this is fun, because, apparently the box that he got came with 3 speed duel decks, and it was really cool. So unlike a main duel in Yu-Gi-Oh!, speed duel decks are composed of 20 to 30 cards, much like Duel Links. You can only have up to 5 extra monsters in your extra monster deck, or your extra deck, like Duel Links. And I'm like, oh, it's similar to Duel Links. You can use skills once per duel, like Duel Links, except it is Duel Links! It basically is Duel Links! Oh my god, now thinking more about it, it's basically Duel Links. Yeah, it's really fun. Like, and by the way, there are cards for speed duels and regular duels. If you look at a speed duel card, you'll think, oh, it looks like the same as a regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Ha! Don't be fooled! Because in the text box, there's like a translucent, like translucent indentation that spells speed duel on the text box. So that's how you know that card is for speed dueling only. Well, I just wanted to talk about speed duels and hang out with one of my best friends, Billy, at Chick-fil-A. So, hey, there's that. So thank you so much for watching, and peace. Alright, I gotta hit the stop button.